Where is Zach? The show is about to start in 10 minutes.
25-hour comedy store. This is Zach. How can I break your bones?
Zach, how long have you been here, man?
I'm sorry, sir. The Hormel chili station has already left the train. I can't help anybody, but... Oh, hey, Bob. How are you?
Dude, are you all right?
I'm so tired, Bob. I've been here all weekend. Well, with the writing and the guests and the comedy and the wedding, I haven't had time to leave.
What wedding?
Oh, the Pierkins and Space Boot wedding.
Zach, that's not funny. No one's going to get that joke. Congratulations, y'all. Dude, you can't keep doing this to yourself. You're going to end up dead.
You're right. But what are we going to do? Find somebody else? I mean, what person out there could possibly be as charismatic or as relatable as I am? Huh.
You know, that could work.
Fine.
Let's try it. Be more relatable than you, probably.
Okay, I got it. It's fine.
Hello humans, welcome to What's Happening in Alabama. Tonight's guests are raconteur and homeless person Zach Travis, and my co-host with the complete human skeleton Brandon Baker.
This isn't going to work, is it?
I don't see how it possibly could.
It is customary to thank human identification sequence not found for their contributions. Last but certainly not least, we prostrate ourselves unto our creator and endlessly intelligent super being, the brains, brawn, and ultimately the only saving grace of What's Happening in Alabama, Lord of Creation Matt Bryant.
Wow. There's no way this is going to work.
Absolutely not.
Entertainment subside, information commence. Meat prisons indulge my question. What is happening in Alabama?
What's happening in Alabama? It's the events!
Yeah, all right. That'll be fun. Get some normalcy back in here. What you got for us, robot?
Secret stages, August 3rd through 4th. Weekend passes $40 and only get higher. Avondale area, featuring tonight's musical guest Erthling.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Secret Stages is coming back to Birmingham. Secret Stages.
I know it's not a secret. I just.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, it's it starts out at $40. It's only going to get higher from there. Like the more they sell, the higher and higher the price gets. So go ahead and get your ticket cheaper. They used to be $25, but you missed out because you're an idiot. That's right. Now you have to pay more. Shoot, what do you like about Secret Stages the most?
Man, they have all kinds of great acts there, and only the creme de la creme. It's like, you know.
Yeah, it's quiet, it's cool, and if it's one thing, it's another. But you know what it is? It's Secret Stages.
Woo!
Nailed it.
And of course, Erthling is going to be performing on the show later, and will also be at Secret Stages this weekend. So another reason to go.
Cruisin' Fest, July 28, 5 p.m., 2 a.m., Tropicalio, Richard Daniel, Rabble, Joel Regal, King Tall T, TWAD The Prince, KIFFEREI, and Kerry Foundation.
Cruisin' Fest, brought to our attention by the great Lindsay Shante up in Birmingham of Pooshie.
Yeah.
Little Girl.
Helen of Coy.
Helen of Coy.
Golden Hour Productions.
And of course, Golden Hour Productions. She'll be out there helping out and doing stuff. Is she playing?
I don't know. Probably.
She might be in some of those bands. I don't know.
Could be.
Say no, Matt. You don't know.
But it's Cruisin' Fest, man.
Woo! I'm cruising, baby. It's gonna be so many bands. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. I'm gonna be cruising down the road, cruising USA. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to play in Walmart.
Cruising, yeah.
My favorite part was when you double tap the gas pad and then you do wheelie and you can flip over stuff.
My favorite part was being a bus.
Beep beep.
That's all I got to say about that.
Nice. Live out your dreams as a school bus driver by coming to Cruisin' Fest and also listen to some music. That'd be fun. Have some fun. Put some quarters in somebody.
Montgomery Monster Truck Nationals, Saturday, July 28, 7 p.m., $15, $25 all ages, Montgomery Motor Speedway, featuring Bounty Hunter, Scarlet Bandit, Monster Patrol, Thunder Chicken.
That's right, baby. Thunder Chicken is coming back. Look at that. Thunder Chicken and all your favorite monster trucks are coming to the Montgomery Monster Truck Nationals, a competition. Monster truck, I don't know if you know this or not. Monster trucks is a competition. They don't just get out there and do whatever.
No.
They choose a winner at those competitions.
That's right.
Hey, there's one thing I've learned in my life is that you can't hurt Gravedigger.
No, man. Ain't nobody got nothing on Gravedigger.
Woo, baby, Gravedigger. That's right. He'll kill you and then bury you in a grave.
My favorite part about monster trucks is when my dad would take them to them at the different arenas.
Try it again.
Oh yeah. My favorite part about that was when my dad would take me out to the arenas and see all the monster trucks, like getting out there, just getting after it. God bless, it was so fun.
Yeah, you did. You used to take you out to monster truck stuff?
No, my dad was Billy Ray Cyrus, and he was too busy being Billy Ray Cyrus, I guess.
Water's Extreme Journey at Gulf Coast Explore U, Mobile, ends August 5th, $6 to $17 all ages, skateboarding water.
Water's Extreme Journey. Extreme. Yeah, it's actually a
Extreme!
Woo! That's right, baby. Damn. Shoot, man, if you ain't ever heard about where water come from, you won't know until after this because it's a maze and you're too stupid to get through it.
What? Can you define explorium?
Yeah, a gymnasium in which you explore the sciences.
Radical.
Battle of the Food Truck All-Stars 2018, downtown Huntsville, August 4th, 10 a.m., free and all ages, some sick AF food trucks and other BS.
The Battle of the Food Truck Stars, the newest trend. Food trucks are finally here in Alabama. That's right. So they're going to be in downtown Huntsville. They're going to be having a good time. Come on down. There's going to be 2 or more, don't really know, food trucks, and they'll be there, and you can eat their food and I guess judge them.
The latest sensation that's sweeping the nation. Food trucks are finally down in Alabama.
That's right. There's so many in Huntsville that they got to have a whole
competition.
I thought it was a showdown, but yeah, competition is fine.
Yeah.
It's not like, they meet at noon and like shoot guns at each other until one person lives.
It's no holds barred. I mean, there's no like...
They might have meat guns if they do tacos.
Man, what do you imagine that would feel like to shoot someone with meat? Gross. I guess that's all. Is that all the events?
I think so. That's everything. That's what's happening in Alabama this week. And we're going to be taking a quick break. It looks like our robot friend's not doing so hot. But in the meantime, take a look at this interview that we just had with a very special guest. Billy Wayne Davis, comedian and collaborator with Sacha Baren Cohen on his newest Showtime show, Who is America? It's going to be pretty rad. He's a great guy. He came through a little while ago, and keep your eyes peeled because he's probably coming back through again. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you will, Mr. Billy Wayne Davis! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Alcove International Tavern, where I have our first guest this week. A national touring comedian, an actor, a writer, and an all-around incredibly humble fellow. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Billy Wayne Davis!
Hey.
Oh, man.
That was good. You
Thank
nailed
you.
that. You nailed
Thank
that.
you.
That was great.
So we want to tell the folks at home who you are, let
Okay.
you know in case they haven't heard of you just yet.
So if you just Google Billy Wayne Davis, it'll come up. Now, if you just Google Billy Wayne, right now some Sacha Baren Cohen stuff will come up, I do believe.
Uh-oh.
I helped work on that, so I'm not mad at it at all. You're just so focused because of who you got to work, like who you're going to interview and stuff, because you can't mess it up, or like the production's kind of messed up.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the whole thing is. Yeah, it was fun, and it was like a little high stress, but once you get in it, it's just really fun. I called it like, it's like the Navy SEALs of comedy. You just like go, do your thing, and then you get out. And then I viewed it like I have a job, and this is my job, and I worry about that job. And I can't worry about any other job. That's your job to do your job. And that's how I approached it.
Okay.
Because if you start thinking about other stuff, you're just like, oh, this is crazy what we're doing. And I was just like, no, this is my job. But there were times like, yeah, where, I mean, that's not giving away, where we'd just be in a van real quick going somewhere else, and the crew would still be there doing their thing, and we would be somewhere, we'd be in motion somewhere, you know what I mean? So, yeah, there was a couple times where it was just me and him and the driver in a van, and a couple times we were giggling really, really hard. We were like, can't believe that just happened. Like Ted Koppel made us leave his house, and he should have. He was very gracious. Very gracious. Just kind of like, I've had enough of what this is.
Okay.
I don't exactly still know what it is, but I'm done.
I don't.
And then he was.
Okay.
I mean, we got back in the van, and I just looked at him and was like, yo, we just walked into human lie detector's house. Because like at one point, I'm in the back, and they're filming, and I just look, and it's just his pictures of throughout his life. And it's like Kissinger and Clinton, and you're like, okay, we should go before he. I'm sorry, sir. So that's, if I ever get to meet Ted Koppel again, I'm like, I'm so sorry, but you understand what we're doing, and you look pretty good in it. So, like, and when I was in this little screening theater, they showed Ted Koppel's, everyone applauds.
Oh, good.
And I was like, oh, good, because he was great. Just what it does is, the whole thing is people are like, you tricked him. And I watched it happen. I was like, you didn't trick him. No one was tricked. They were allowed to reveal who they are.
Hey, man.
I mean, because I watched people that handled it very, very well. And it was just like, oh, we can't. And then other people that just take any opportunity to be terrible.
Nice.
It's art is what it is.
So if you have any advice for anybody out there, just
be a good person.
Oh yeah,
and
there's that. That's a good one.
It's that old Mark Twain thing. It was like, I don't lie because I don't have to remember. You don't have to remember the truth. You know what I mean?
I got you.
You just have to talk what just happened. I think we all learned that in our 20s. You try stuff out. I know I did. Once you realize who you are as a person, you realize what works for you. Like, there's things I could probably be good at, but I like sleeping at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's realizing who you are. And there's something to be said about that. You know, Roy Moore did the pastors sign this thing. He's like, yeah. And I was like, well, a bunch of the pastors came out and were like, yo, we didn't sign that. He's like, oh, what is wrong with you? Like, he like fell back. He was like, ah. I was like, because he understands that state.
Yeah.
I was like, and that's why. And he was like, is it? I was like, it's one of the weirdest places I've ever been. It doesn't.
Alabama.
One of the weirdest places I've ever been. I've been all around. So many things are illogical. So many. That it's so backwards, and the money
right
makes people crazy. My question is always like, well, what's the goal? What's the end game of the power moves and all that? And then a lot of people just like, I don't know. It's just a game we've been in for a long time. Yeah. So you're like, okay, well, you need to back up and get out of that scrum and make sure you're playing rugby or football.
I think
that's what I'm talking about,
yeah.
Where it's like, it's kind of incestuous, where you're just like, yo, all the genes don't make sense. And now there's arms growing out places there shouldn't be, and there's like 9 heads. And I sold cars for 3 hours one time. 3 hours I undid my tie, and they were like, what are you doing? I was like,
I can't do this.
The guy goes, lunch isn't for an hour. I was like, oh, I'm not coming back, man. I do have an album that I recorded about 1.5 years ago live at Third Man Records. It's available at thirdmanrecords.com, which is Jack White's record label. I was fortunate enough to do a one take. It's on vinyl. You can get it on iTunes and stuff too. I'm really proud of it, so you should buy it. It's really funny. And then I'm working on I'm going to do my first special, record it hopefully in November. So that's why I'm on tour right now, is getting ready for that. It's getting all the material and stuff honed down. So I'm going through the South, talking shit, and then we'll go through the Midwest and talk some shit. So, to say it's been going good in the South. I was curious.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, grade A talker, Billy Wayne Davis. Thank you so much for coming out.
My pleasure, man.
You can catch him again. He's going to appear on Sacha Baren Cohen's.
I might not
Who
be
is
on it. I
America.
might not make the cut. I worked on it. Okay.
You worked on it.
So
Excuse
don't
me.
tell him I'm going to be on it.
But check
because
it
I
out.
told my parents that, and I'm
Check
not
it out on
in it. I
Showtime.
shouldn't.
Also, check out the album and stay tuned for any specials. We'll see you next time. Thank you, guys. Back to you in the studio, me and Bob. You did all right. Ladies and gentlemen, you can catch our musical guest this week at Secret Stages, both Friday and Saturday. The first night, Friday, at Saturn at 9 p.m., and then just across the street at the 41st Street Pub the following day. You can check those schedules out on Secret Stages. We'll put the website up here, and they're already up to $40 for the weekend pass. Go ahead and check it out. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our musical guest tonight, Erthling!
Yeah. Misery calls, said it'd like to have some company, but misery and I don't share the same space comfortably. So I'm fighting off demons and dark dreams, trying to fine-tune what this song in my heart means. Could be a swan song, or maybe doves crying, or maybe it's a chorus about stopping the violence. Could be as beautiful as a field of violets, or beautiful enough to make a willow weep in silence. Oh yeah, truth, I aspire to find it. It seems love and truth both conspire in hiding. Maybe when I die I'll find the place they're residing, and I can laugh at the fact that I was ever so blinded. Laugh at the fact that my search was in vain. Laugh because I laughed when I was really in pain. Laugh cause I'm a king but I get scared of the rain. So I carry my crown as I carry my shame. Sometimes I forget that the sun shines. Sometimes some things aren't mine. Sometimes I expect too much, and other times nothing seems like it's enough. Sometimes I forget that the sun shines. Sometimes some things aren't mine. Sometimes I expect too much, and other times nothing seems like it's enough. So bravely I attempt amusing emptiness, a game of cat and mouse where the chase seems infinite. The same way my own faith seems limited. To say a song isn't how I pray seems ignorant. Maybe one day my soul might bloom, and the birds and bees will gather round my petals at noon. Both parties enticed by my nectar's perfume, both artfully doing what they naturally do. Yeah, imagine that when the wicked feel cleansed, seeking a meaning, not a means to an end. I mean, meeting both enemies and friends, greeting both open-heartedly, beginning open ends. Open both eyes wide so I see in, as I open old wounds, unfolding the skin. And all that's untold I stop holding within, till I'm without a doubt free of these doubts and I ascend. Most times I'm in love with the sunrise. Most times most things aren't fine. Most times I made a mess and nothing much, and other times enough was enough. Most times I'm in love with the sunrise. Most times most things aren't fine. Most times I made a mess and nothing much, and other times enough was enough.
Great job. Good work out there. Thank you for clapping. Ladies and gentlemen, Erthling! He's going to be at Saturn and 41st Street Pub for Secret Stages. Please come out. Please have a good time. And that's it for us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out. Bye, goodbye, bye, bye!